Good afternoon. Another nice sunny day. Started with a bit of rain and I'm continuing to walk. This is a green footbridge. And we're going to continue in a different direction this time. So this is the start, and I think it was part of another walk, but this is completely new from here on. Generally headed in that way towards Leeso Lighthouse. I think it was there was a Liverpool FC parade. I was there. Sadly, the tragic events, I didn't know about them till I got back late at 8 in the evening. So I put a little message on. We were at this. I filmed that at Derby Road, and there wasn't a problem, but it was horrific, isn't it? Anyway, yeah, so the previous to that, to Leeso Lighthouse from here. I'll put all the details down after I finish the walk. Any features that I know, point them out. On that route to Leeso Lighthouse, there's a factory that makes those chocolate rolls, Cadbury's chocolate rolls. It's good, isn't it? It's a big event for me, though. Something I actually buy sometimes as a treat. This is the River Birket, I think. So we're following the River Birket at the moment, passing a golf club. How do? Listen to his radio. While exercising the dog at the same time. See that? That's good, isn't it? It's nice as well for a jog. Not that I'm into that. I used to do cross country, but I was a lot slimmer then, a lot younger. It was pretty good, long distance, semi-medium cross country stuff. Started that at school. So we're ending up on the coast, like I did at the lighthouse. But we're just heading a bit more towards Wallasey and New Brighton when we get back to the coast there. There's a Gunsight point there, a Meadow, where they had an anti-aircraft gun. There's just a stone there with a plaque. But I thought I might walk just a little bit past that so you get a view of the coastline. There's a cycle track, I believe, this, but I haven't seen many bikes. There are some, but not many. If I was on a bike, this is ideal, isn't it? It's easy cycling. It's lovely. Oh well. Maybe there's so much choice around here. There probably is, isn't there? Yeah, that's part of the golf course beside those trees. I'll pause and it'll go forward now because there's somebody walking. I'm so lucky to be, there's Wales nearby as well, and of course but in the Wirral, which is a peninsula, I'm so lucky to be here. There's so many paths, so many things, architecture as well, wildlife, birds. Old disused railway lines, everything. Small boat graveyards. Yeah. Beyond that tree break, there's they're doing the maintenance, cutting the grass on the golf course there. It'll open up a bit in a minute. Green Welly. Is it lost? You wouldn't dump it and leave the other welly somewhere else, would you? Well, I can't work out the story. I'm not Sherlock Holmes. He's got a brother, isn't he, in property? Barrett Holmes. Oh dear. Yeah, that sign tells you that that's not part of the cycle route. Don't think the golfers would be happy with the Lycra people. Maybe a sort of, what's the name for a group of cyclists now? Anyway, yeah, they're not oh, it's Bidston Golf Club, so we know the name of the club now. Okay, we continue. Yes. Yeah, it's sort of like a walk of two halves. We're following the river from the green footbridge. And with open vistas. But then cross a couple of roads. And then we're heading on the towards the coastline again, like I did to Meadow Lighthouse. And I think there's a short distance from Gunsight Common, there's a viewpoint, because I can use that pathway there. I've done, but not recently. That tends to be the far more popular area. You know, the coastline there. This is part of the Wirral circular route. Circles all the way around the peninsula. Thought I heard voices, but they were just people in their gardens. There's somebody there, a figure. Is there? Are you there, right in the distance? Yeah. Well, let's go zoom again there. Yeah. Oh well. That was on high zoom, so. Those there are used on an industrial units. That's good, isn't it? They got their own and they're saving power. When, of course, the wind is blowing, but nevertheless, that's a good idea about it. Not a problem with that. But to expect the whole grid to run the country from sun and wind when you've got tidal, which they're ignoring, 2 times a day, I believe, isn't it? Huge amount of water going up and down. Centuries ago they were building mills and stuff, windmills and water mills. Just me and the wind in the trees. Wouldn't want it any other way. There's more stuff up there. What's that? Don't know what they are. Just on the edge. I don't know, it could be some kind of stadium or something. Lights on that, I don't know. Just so you can see, you've got people's back gardens here. There's roads around there. You could, but I can't see the point. If you're doing the walk and you can join, so I'm looping round this housing here rather than walking through it. Just fill in part of your day with like an hour walk or whatever. Of course you can double that because I'm going out and back, photographing it one way and filming it on the way back. Slideshow on the YouTube. You used to see it more clearly. You know, I've got these views of the golfers. I used to live in Southport. Sometimes I take the train into Liverpool and you're going past Birkenhead, Ainsdale, all these famous golf courses, and they're out there in a thunderstorm. You know, oh, it's cheaper. Well, yeah, true. Yeah, with a metal rod in your hand. Then somebody else with an umbrella as well. Oh well. There you go. You see bits of the golf course now. There we are. Yeah. This is a lovely day for golf, isn't it? I've got been to the main courses, but that's on my PlayStation 5. I use it, of course, for practical things. That's what I have to say. But yes, I do play golf on it and things like that. You can play team games on it. So just a few hours. I think I'm going to get myself a salad somewhere. I might just get it in the supermarket and find somewhere to have a picnic. Sounds good, doesn't it? But yeah, I won't be filming that. A narcissist. Well, I'll just film, you know, you can help me pick what my salad is. And then I'll be taking it out and having a picnic. And I usually, you know, the kind of person who parks right next, it could be a massive car park and they park right next to somebody else. And I'll do that with a picnic blanket as well. I've got one in the car. It's not used that often, I just point. Well, usually they're not, are they? It's just there because it's a good blanket when you're stuck in traffic or something on a motorway. There we go. More open vistas. Right, just show you what I've done. I've come from that corner over there and I thought I'd cut that bit. So, and we're near the road now. See the space here? Massive, isn't it? So there might be some wind noise, but it won't be for long. It just gives you the sense, you know, that it's a warm day, but there's a nice breeze. And it's so open here that it's quite noisy because I haven't got any other accessories on, it's just my phone. Plus if I'm out round the beach and that, people don't want people coming around with bloody big film equipment, do they? Got rid of all that stuff, you know, when I did the moon landings. Yeah, I stayed in a Hollywood hotel. It was great. They said never mention it, and then they closely looked at my profile and thought, I'm not going to believe anything he says anyway. Thought you might as well see the road. There's some kind of church there. So look at that. And if you like, oh excuse me, it'll be like a second phase now after this, following the river Burkitt. We're now heading different type of surroundings. I'm just going to cross the road over there. I'll give you a bit of magic now. There we are. So that's the bridleway. We can have horses on that. Oh look, it's got bikes, horses and people. North Wirral Coastal Park. And then it's got Wirral Circular Trail. And it's 3 miles to New Brighton. There, look at that, wooded, completely different. Being watched, I think it's Mr. Ed, the talking horse. Got to be a certain age to remember that. I was very young, I've got to say. Wilbur, that was the guy who owned the horse, Mr. Ed. In fact, it's still better than the crap that they've got on TV now. Millions and millions of people would rather watch a fake talking horse, well, a real horse, but faking that it can talk, and they make all these so-called celebrities, and they obviously think it's gone to their heads when they've become on some show and humiliated themselves. But fame is fame, isn't it? There's no way. That's a, wow, what a poisonous chalice that is. This is nice. Plenty of horses in Cheshire, and I know this is the Wirral, but it's the same thing. Same area, the Wirral. Across the water from Liverpool and Cheshire. So I cut that corner off across those fields was a bit repetitive, but I won't be cutting bits of this off at the moment anyway. I just pause it and restart it, cuts out. Might well pause for a drink of water. But I don't think I need one yet. Easy walking. Blissful. Really is. There's a view of that building in the distance there. Looks like it is a church or something, isn't it? Quite a large one. Some say, oh, fill in your time, do a part-time job. Yeah, but they're not. I like the freedom. Oh, could you come in tonight? No, can't. That's why I work so hard and save my money so I can retire. I know one guy who won the pools, you know, the old pools, I still have them. And he stayed running the newsagent while his wife and the family went on holiday. As you would. You know. This is some kind of new age garden or something, these folk. So I'll show the notice. They're probably earth sign mammals. I'm an earth sign as well. Not that I believe all that stuff. They are. Earth Moves Cooperative. Isn't that good? Little doggy. You can buy plants and stuff. I've not. It's the first time I've gone along here, so yeah. They're on a special diet, the horses. Do not feed them. I'm gonna move on from here. Cut out all the people going in and out the car parks here. So we'll go this way to avoid cars going in and out. So effectively I could have started from this car park. Well, I'm at another one nearby, but that's not much point, is it? We just have to have a glimpse of the sea. Or it's the estuary, I think, of the River Dee. Very close to the sea. It's debatable. Now there is a stone here. Just didn't want to walk through the car parks. Somebody's brought their dogs, that's nice. Yeah. There, see? Could have cut through the car park. Never mind. Looking for this stone now. The location of an anti-aircraft gun. It's near, I can feel it in my bones. There it is. A little tiny rock there. We'll have a look at the plaque. And then a little bit yonder. There's a fly in my eye now. Brilliant. Oh. And later it was manned by the Home Guard, something like Dad's Army. So there we go, there's a little plaque. Gunsight Meadow. Now you can pause this to see all the detail. Okay, there you go, it's got all the information. It hasn't got the crew on it. The Dad's Army one was a spiv, the other one was on the Indian campaign and sort of people, the butcher. So let's just finally have a nice view. Will be a bit of wind noise, but it's not the end of the world, is it? I wouldn't bother filming that. Nobody's going to see it, are they? Yep. Who stuck them up? Oh, do this traditional wave. I think it's worth it. Going that further, what, half a mile or whatever. Well, you'll see, make your own mind up. See that? Full surround sound, and your chair would rumble. If you plug it in, there's a special chair for when they're in my home cinema. I plug it in. Yeah. It's only for special people. The chair's very popular. It's not just for cinema. Anyway. Yep. There is a guy actually who does DVDs, 4K ones, and he's got his own home cinema. And it is good. But he's totally addicted. Oh, I was in HMV and I had to buy these. No, you didn't. You've got hundreds already. Never mind, it's it. Everyone has to have Albi. Yeah. So you can go that way, but I'm going to go up these stairs. There's a park in Wirral, Spain, and it's got escalators up and down. Never seen anything like it. And a chocolate factory, which I never visited, as well as other things. So this is the last point here, just a view. And obviously there's a lot of walks along there, which I will do. The more frequented, if that, you know, popular or whatever. I'll try and get where that tree is. It might cut the wind back somewhat. Probably not, but now let's go into zoom before we say farewell. Picnic bench. Yeah. Might waylay some local later and have a chat. Find out what's happening. You meet locals. All kinds of people, some with their dogs, some on bikes, some doing this, some doing that, some fishing, some on a narrow boat. That's New Brighton over there. Behind it, those cranes in red, that's across the Mersey. Oh dear. Dog's barking at me for some reason. So yeah, that's Seaforth, cranes, containers. It's a Labrador, they're very placid. Never have any trouble with those. Where is he? There he is. And that's my thing. See, there's the initial attraction and then they desert me. I didn't even say anything. I don't know what I did. You know. Well, it's a lovely view, isn't it? So there, I hope you've enjoyed this walk. And about 40 minutes or so. Cut a few corners, but I think that was fine. Okay then, thanks for joining me. Don't forget, give me a thumbs up. It doesn't, or you can subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. Then you get a sort of, there's a bell thing, and you know when my next saga is being produced. So bye bye now, and have a nice day. Goodbye.